back again with a review show. Normally we'd be here on a Monday evening, but we decided to switch it up a bit and come on a Sunday evening, right after the games finish, give them freshen on the brain, and everybody, probably the one this evening, Sunday evening, I relax and all right and relax and can join up on the live and ready for give them input. Ready for going at some football and discuss some football. What go on, boom boom? So you come out in your Chelsea jersey.
Let me see. Likewise as you. So yeah, I represent.
Represent.
uh, man,
Yeah.
team put in a big performance. So me have to
Team
represent.
put in a big performance. Just put on the jersey today and come on.
Yeah, man.
Definitely, definitely,
All
definitely. It's
right,
a good look. It's a good look.
all right. So
Mm-hmm.
guys, we want to know top five Premier League greatest defender of all time and um goal
Goals.
for
One of the goals so far of this season. Which goal
yeah,
is so far this season? One of that
not
have
this
probably
season,
as
this
contender.
Premier League.
Yeah, this Premier
Yeah,
League
the
season. So
week.
far since the season start,
Yeah, man.
the week here, week 7. Which goal? I'm going here on the top goal for that season. Yeah. For the week here. For the top
Week.
goal
Yeah.
for the week here. Yeah. I'm a figure say, oh, we'll come up with a question. The bosses of ask a question because I say the score big goal. Because
All right.
Kaiser score big goal, I must say, oh, I go ask, which goal are the top goal in a week 7? Week 7, right? Top goal for week
Yeah.
7. Best
Yeah.
goal for week 7. You understand? Of
All right.
course, Mason Mount. You see me? Mason Mount open against Sunderland, big goal. You understand? Control and the finish, peach. Peach.
That was a
You see
good
me?
goal.
It was a good goal from Mason Mount. Of course, I'm going to give it to my team. But of course, Caicedo. I mean, without bias, if we take bias out, like, I can't say the goal, but I don't know. You get me, man. I go come in a Man U jersey and not represent for the team. Of
All
course.
right.
You get
So
me?
so
And we don't
so
have a
guys,
big discussion before we come on live, so we definitely want to hear. We want to have to be on the top five defender in the Premier Leagues overall. For the Premier League, from Premier League in start, give me on the top
yeah.
five defender. I know Lorenzo gonna say Van Dijk I feel number one. You get me? As a Chelsea fan, I go put Van Dijk over John Terry. I know what that happen,
How
but
could a
that's him
Chelsea
I go
fan
do.
do something like that?
Oh,
How
a
could a Chelsea fan?
Chelsea fan I gonna do that. Cause I now put Van Dijk over Vidic, Van Dijk up there, but him not
You
over
see?
Vidic to me. But Lorenzo, I go put Van Dijk over Terry. But anyway, I want to hear top five centre back overall for the Premier League invented until now. I want to see that in the comment section and tell me the top five. And we're gonna have a discussion on that later on in our show when we see um on the comments on the best top five best centre back in the Premier League overall. You see me I say? Yeah. Top five. So Lorenzo said never said Van Dijk was the best. He said me like top five overall. Yeah, I mean like top five for me to Lorenzo.
You
I mean
know,
like top five for me too. So one here on the top five best centre back them in the Premier League overall from Premier League start until now. From inception of Premier League until now on the top five best centre backs. We'll have a discussion on that little later. So all who upon the live can just put that in our comment section and make sure you're in the top five.
all right. So let's kick this off with the first game
Mm-hmm.
we played Friday.
Friday. Bournemouth
Yes.
versus Fulham. Would you have that one as a 2-1 prediction? Would you have it for Bournemouth for win? You get me
Yeah.
I say? Yeah.
But
I
in
mean,
this
before we even go further, I want to tell us that most of our prediction them in terms of wins, we never get the goals right, or we get the
but
wins them right. So most of our
yeah,
wins them like who win, yeah,
yeah,
we did definitely get that right. We did
yeah.
definitely get that like who win right. You get me? So Bournemouth we have a 2-1 prediction, but Bournemouth actually win 3-1. We
Yeah.
have about that one day.
But really, Fulham look really good in our game overall. You can see them really
Mm-hmm.
like my better football side in that game. Yeah.
For the first half,
Before,
especially growing a game
yeah,
in the second part of the first half, Fulham step up.
yeah. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
this season is either you make substitution and it work, or you make
Mm-hmm.
substitution and it not work.
Mm-hmm.
This season I go prove that big time. And in
Yeah.
this game, Bournemouth really
Have
substitution
better
really
bench.
change the
Have
game.
better bench. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, impact on the game as well.
Yeah. Better impact subs. Yeah. Yeah, for real, for real. I mean, right now that shows say it's not just a starting 11. You have to have people who can come off a bench, come change the game. I mean, that was always a thing in a football, but from time to time, would I see some teams like Man City have a starting level where you know, them they probably even need a change. I'm gonna get the job done from probably like them gonna get the job done from first half. You get me? So
Mm.
but I mean, this season for sure, your bench needs to be have change. You need to have quality change. It's a show. You mean? It's a show.
But
Another prediction. Go ahead.
yeah, we have to just talk about the players before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
Semenyo.
Semenyo.
This guy
Semenyo, big baller.
he remind me of Sadio Man, hands down. How him play, really.
Um, yeah,
Really play.
him have some only for work rate in him, as they say, him have some for work rate in him for real.
Yeah,
Which has been putting in the work. I don't think him at there Bournemouth next season. I
no,
think
no.
I'm probably him last season. They have some big money transfer. I get definitely think that they're gonna have some big money transfer. We're gonna come in definitely for sure. Um, um, for Semenyo, but He's been doing well. He's been doing
Yeah, man.
really well. Him him I think
Clivert,
I'm our second in our goal scoring. Second in our goal scoring behind Erling Haaland right now. Well, I know that was before the week here, so probably need to check that back. But I know before the week started was probably second in our goal scoring. He's having a peach of a season. I'm gonna see him slow down that time soon. I see him slow down that time soon. I think him go continue the farm for real. Him gonna be a real goal threat. But not even just a goal threat, but the work, bro. Put in work.
yeah, it was a menace. Him just a menace.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. All over. Yeah, man. Even some places up deep in a female for me see my pick up a ball for even start the attack for Bournemouth. It's really good. Really, really good. Refreshing to see a ball away. Not afraid of defenders and a turn back ball every minute, run at you, and you can kick your ball really. Kick your ball hard. When
Yeah,
you kick
man.
your ball, there's no say you might kick it. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So big up to
Let,
Semenyo. Big up to Semenyo and then the Bournemouth fund up on the life. Big up. And the team are going well.
yeah,
Leeds versus Tottenham. This was one where we kind of we did get wrong. We did get that one wrong. We did get
yeah.
Leeds to win.
We did no. We
And
did.
it's not that them couldn't win the game, but I mean, I think Calvert Lewin dash a two chance to win. Probably should have scored. You get me? But Tottenham come up with the goods. I think Tottenham even dash chances to win. Them should have scored, but Tottenham come up with the goods.
No, actually, me did call this one a draw. 2-2.
Yeah, you call this one a dry. Yeah, but you call this one a 2-1 for Leeds. I don't know why
Yeah.
they still want Tottenham to lose the lap of Fanado, but I guess not. Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah. Leeds play good. Leeds play
Hmm.
good. Another one here, but
Hmm.
just quality overall. Like final third, really decide that game. It could have end anyhow. So Leeds could have win 2-1 or
Hmm.
so because the game was open in the last as well. So
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, the game they warm up. I think as I said, Leeds get some chances. To Tottenham get some chances, and then put it as a good goal. That the goal from Kudos,
kudos.
bad goal from Kudos,
That
bad goal
one good.
from Kudos,
Good one.
bad goal from Kudos too. You get me? I say. Of course, let's talk about the big match of the weekend. Manchester United versus Sunderland. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Sunderland. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go first. Again, if you do an analysis for money, we're gonna probably need a whole live for take a whole show. We live them normally run anywhere between 30 minutes to about hour, somewhere between that. So we live them normally run. But we're gonna probably need a whole show for go through those manu and them issues. You get me? I say would I definitely want probably me and another Manu fan to come on and we all a discussion pan Manu and what go on with Manu. And of course would I want to have other people come in joining in pan the live as well and give them views pan Manu because sometimes I've a different perspective from a fan from differently from a fan like you also they make the video when I say Manu have too much number 10. You get me? I
Yeah.
say so it's a different perspective from a Chelsea fan of course. But a good win for Manu. Um, you know, there's a lot of argument about the coach get fired and if him lose, him gonna get fired. I think he should have gotten fired. I don't think we need to come down to if him lose against it's just for look of overall record and overall what's happening. I think them should have moved on to somebody else. I think it showed a lack of ambition from Manchester United. I really don't see him turning it around and going to winning ways and consistently winning and you get me I say?
Yeah.
Um I'm not seeing that, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm not gonna judge Manchester United coach at this stage, Ruben Amorim, after beating Sunderland. I'm judge, and again, I'm never gonna judge him off our next match we have against Liverpool either. I'm gonna judge him off of Fulham, see him Bournemouth. I judge him off of Brighton. You get me? I judge him off of them consistent mid-table teams where sometimes make that transition into Europe this season drop off. I judge him off of Crystal Palace. You get me? I go judge him off of them games, them Premier League teams that have been in the Premier League for a few years now. They're there. Them now fight relegation battle. Them a fight for European spot, whether it be Conference League or Europa League spot. Those are the games where I judge him off. And again, those are also the managers who are at that level where can make the next step. And we can honestly, even you as a Chelsea fans can say it, we can see a Rafa Silva coach one of the bigger teams. Um, Marco Silva. We can see Marco Silva coach one of the bigger teams. We can see Oliver Glasner, a coach one of the bigger teams. We can see Bournemouth coach, a coach one of the bigger teams. Those are three teams where they have coaches and players where we can see a play for a bigger team and coach will actually a play for Delano. Big of yourself there. You see me? Um
Sitting on the back of the
and
bench.
and those are the teams where I judge, where I judge Amorim from. You understand? Those are the games where I judge Amorim. And if he can go at Crystal Palace and put up a fight against Crystal Palace, if he can probably even take a 3 points, and that's not gonna be easy. If he can probably take a 3 points a Brighton away. You understand? I don't feel confident of my team going to Crystal Palace, going to Brighton, going to Fulham. You get me? I say going to Bournemouth and beating these teams. I don't feel confident of my team doing that any at all. You get me? I say much less to go in a conversation. Fever say, yo, all right, yeah, we're gonna challenge Arsenal, City, Liverpool. I even talk about top four challenge. But me not see where if you can go down. Me not confident not time at all of my team and go down and Newcastle go get 3 points. Or even Newcastle come out with Trafford and get 3 points. Me not have the confidence in it at all. And for that basis, I think we need to go. Because if we have the privilege to talk to a Newcastle fan, they might feel confident and Newcastle, even win, lose or draw, if you look on a Newcastle fan genuinely right now, they're gonna say, yeah, I feel like I can take on Bournemouth. You get me? I say, if Bournemouth are go down at St James's Park, I guarantee say Newcastle fans will feel a level of confidence to say, yo, yeah, man, we're gonna hold them boy down at St James Park and give them a game. You get me? I say, if Fulham are go down at St James Park, we can say, yo, we're gonna hold them boy and give them a game. You get me? I say, I'm in my club for show the ambition there that we are winning Premier League because them teams that we talk about Newcastle, Aston Villa, right? Them now win the Premier League. Aston Villa, Newcastle, Bournemouth, Fulham, Crystal Palace, right? Them now win the Premier League. But they
But
are playing a brand of football. Them have a consistent level. Them are show say yo, we have ambition and we are look for make that next step there. And them are buy players. Them have players in them team we can start for big team them too. When you can go we give big team them a game. So them a show the ambition there. I think my team would have been in another category the way my team if you show that say yo, watch on the man. Yeah, we have a Bruno Fernandez, we have a Mbomo in our team now. We have Cunha, we have certain people in our team, but we can go in our game and we can say, yo, watch on the man. Fulham have to know say if the Fulham have to have them best game for beat it today. You get me? I say because me see Newcastle put on a good game, especially the first half against Arsenal. They might lose, but not a game where you lose where you say, yo, get rid of the coach. You get me? I say if you're a Newcastle fan, you're probably looking and say, all right, boys, let's bounce back again. You get me? I say because you know what your team can do. I'm gonna feel away about Manu. Manu beat Sunderland. Good win. Probably one of the best game we played for the season, right?
Man is a back to back.
Exactly. Exactly. When else we have a back to back win in all competitions. So give me a say? Yeah, this is our third back to back, but then we lose between them three home winner what we have, right? And then two of them home win the two newly promoted team in a Burnley and Sunderland, right? And that will be Chelsea 10 man. There's nothing where they were convinced me, may I say, yo, yes. I'm gonna win today, and this look like we can kick on and carry on. No, it's just hope. See that? This is what we are doing. Cross the fingers. Cross the fingers and hope.
You see, interview when they were
Yeah,
saying,
you need to fix a mic. Fix a mic.
oh, me see I interview
Mm-hmm.
when do where I say the media are pushing narrative I say I system my problem and
Mm-hmm.
a system. The media try pushing a narrative of the, as
Yeah,
that.
me see that. Me see that. Where must say,
Wow. Oh,
Them a
yeah,
push a narrative. Them a push a narrative. Say, Ray. The thing is, I didn't even just it's just a system. Cause me myself, I try to understand the system in its full. Right? Cause you don't know we know how the back four thing go. I try to understand especially for me, I try to understand exactly how the two number ten work in the system, which me have an idea. But me really want them to hear him ask a question. We know what midfield supposed to do, we know what back three supposed to do, we know what wing back supposed to do. Me I try to understand how the two number ten work, which me have a full idea of it. Me I see it. So it's not even so much so the system as a personals when I make some rookie mistake because at the same mistake we make what we do back four, where we are turned to some experienced players. We feel almost about 3 to 4 previous managers and I say, yo, oh, try go kick on and win me some games because we're desperate. Is it making Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Dalot, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes, which wrongly or rightly so, right, Bruno probably one of our best player, but you play him out of position again, and then you say, yo, them man have to try for win with some games or whatever, and that wrong. If you come in and you do a revolution where you run with a man like Rashford out of the team, you see me, where probably piss off some United fans, wrongly or rightly so, then you have to stop the class there and you get me, I say, like, and just show, say, yo, this is how me I move forward with. And I think just like how him put the keeper in a goal yesterday, that was refreshing for a lot of Manchester United fans. You get me? I say, like, you had the one thing right just then you go back to another thing. You get me?
oh,
That's crazy.
yeah. Oh. We can move on to the next game.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. We can move on to the next game. Arsenal versus West Ham. Another good win for Arsenal. Somebody say Galatasaray is is it the number one? Galatasaray. Well, good win against Liverpool for sure. But yeah, Arsenal versus West Ham.
Yeah, Arsenal play good. Another one, yeah. But
Yeah,
actually, you can
them could have scored a lot more goals.
yeah, but you can see a fight from West Ham overall in other game. You can
Mm-hmm.
see no
Mm-hmm.
spirit in a West Ham side. So it's just you can see a West Ham side.
Yeah, we could have
But
seen the defending. Them
gradually,
never create nothing much. They never create
yeah,
nothing much going forward. I don't think them even have a shot on target. Don't quote me, we can get checked, but they never
yeah,
really have nothing much
but not
going
finish
forward.
the ball and so forth. Them
Yeah,
really
you can see that
going
the
out.
energy there. Yeah, yeah,
Clap.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They were trying to make it difficult for Arsenal, but I think that Arsenal could have scored more still. Arsenal look like a well-oiled machine in another game. They look like you will know what we about already. You understand? Um, and I mean, Odegaard injured, sad to see
yeah.
that for Arsenal fans.
Supposed to
But I
Rice
think
in
them can
as
kick
well.
on.
Rice
Rice
as
injury
well.
as well. Yeah.
It's supposed to. I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, I think them still have enough players in them
Enough
team where them can kick on.
bench.
Yeah.
Have them.
Would you have this? Would you have this as a 3-1 though? But a 2-love? I say close. I mean, we did predict a win, so we get the prediction there right for sure. All right. Now two. Your team, Chelsea versus Liverpool. You get me? Convincing win. I mean, is it a convincing win? Good win. Take by the word
It,
convincing. It's a good win. It's a
it
good
was a
thing.
good win
Yeah.
because why? It was a good win because I centre back pairing. That the only thing
Yeah.
me really fret about is centre back pairing
Mhm.
was
Mhm.
a big problem for Chelsea in this season because all I centre
And
back
the
line.
coach make he make a risk. Him decide say, yo, I gotta do this, and he paid off. Put into
Yeah,
youngsters in the centre back. All right. Well, put in the youngster. Did he have a choice though? Did you have did you have other centre backs you could have used? No.
no,
Mhm.
Achapang, our future for Chelsea. You can really see
Mhm.
a youth
Mhm.
future bright as well. You can see it overall. But the surprising
Mhm.
one, when me see line up, me I say I had Reece James in a midfield, but it was Gusto.
Mhm.
That one they surprised everybody.
Yeah, that was a big move from Mariska. We paid off. Sometimes as coach have to take a risk. We did a talk about this as well, and Mariska take the risk there. But I think it was for the man marking duties though. You get me like the man
Yeah,
marking
and
something for
intensity as
consistently to keep up with McAllister because Gusto inverted and Depot, was a McAllister. So it was sub Caicedo against Sobersley and Gusto against McAllister and then mark them two Monday night game. I think that was probably one of the very big tactical move from Maresca where he marked those two players, which those are the two players who deep help with the ball going forward. They're my two players where make the ball transition to the attackers them. So if you kind of close them down from early, so them not the freedom to dictate the game. Cause McAllister attack you like that way me. You see me, have the time and space and we dictate the game. So So that was a very big tactical move from Mariska right there, and it paid off.
Yeah, it pay off, man. And as I say, Achapang and
Hmm.
he
Big up.
really we have to big up that you there. You they have talent.
Yeah.
Talent.
Hmm.
But you know we have to big up Caicedo. To me,
Hmm.
best midfielder in the Premier League. Maybe the second best, but you know, push
Raj, you
it in.
play netball now. Raj, you
Yeah,
play netball now.
Raji
Remember,
have
you
that.
never said this season. You never said this season. You never said that. You never said best midfielder in the Premier League this season. Right now, it's the best midfielder in the Premier League. That is it. That is it.
Yeah, you can see, and it was a really tactical battle all over the pitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the tactics from Mariska. One I think though, when you think about Liverpool press, with Isak and Salah and Gakpo, what you think about them press? Because me see one brother do an analysis of it. I say, yo, I think probably in another year where Liverpool have fallen the most this season with them press. Salah now have the legs there to do the press there well. Isak not fit enough to do the press there, and Gakpo not like do it none at all.
really and truly,
Defensively, tackling
really
wise, and a Gakpo game. Mm-hmm.
really and truly an impress, but a weakness upon Salah side
Mm-hmm.
because Salah don't chop back, no time at all for
Mm-hmm.
back in, no time at all, and Chelsea
Mm-hmm.
really
Very
that.
rarely, very rarely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So last season it worked out for them as Liverpool
Mm-hmm.
win the ball. It was Trent. Trent always a make the outstanding pass to
The
Salah.
outlet, yeah, that's Salah, yeah.
Yeah.
Salah was the outlet there, and Trent to find him, yeah.
Them don't have that this season. No time at all for release Salah on the wing.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
So big loss for Liverpool. But this season I gonna be a loss for Salah. So
Mm-hmm.
as a Liverpool fans, the Liverpool fans them, you have to just praise a legend. You know, I'm going to see back Salah
And that's
in our
Salah, yeah.
jersey
Yeah,
after this.
yeah. Jay asks an important question. Even though we're talking about Liverpool versus Chelsea right now, which we're gonna probably just pause answer that question. Yeah, maybe I believe so. Him say you can Semenyo survive a big move and show some quality in a big team, and I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah, I believe
in
so. I
maybe a
think so.
City, Arsenal, Chelsea.
A Liverpool. I think a Liverpool.
Liverpool.
I think a
Yeah,
salary replacement.
salary replacement. Yeah, good
Yeah,
choice.
I'm gonna hold you. You see me,
All right.
I'm not to say I don't think so, but I mean, I see him go in next season at Liverpool on that $60
Yeah,
million move there
you
to
know,
go and go
you,
play in
you
another
really
other
don't think so
position
because your team is not a big team.
there. Shades, bro. Right? By the Tottenham fan them compare now, Chelsea Manchester still. We can't say why Chelsea man said that. Right? I'm not gonna say that about Tottenham. I'm not gonna say that. Right? Chelsea man said that. Right?
All
And we
right.
understand the rivalry there. You get me?
Next
But yeah, I
question.
mean, it's a good win for Liverpool, for Chelsea though. Good win for
Yeah,
Chelsea.
even in
Mm-hmm.
a second half, you can see both team. Nobody now sit back. Both team want to
Mm-mm.
win.
Both
Both
team
team.
want to win. Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. Wait,
you could
do
have
you
only
think Liverpool look better with Ekitike though? Think Liverpool look better with Ekitike over
over Isak.
over Isak?
Yeah, right now me feel like XTK if we start over Isak. Every day a week. Right now.
I mean, like there was so much praise about but I think he probably just not fit yet. I think he probably just not fit yet.
To me,
Isak,
Ekitike
I think
play
Isak probably not fully fit yet.
no, but to me, in playing style really would have fit most the
And
pull.
I think he
Push
put in more
style.
work. I think he put in more work.
Yeah. Although I feel like he can play on the wing as well. So maybe Salah replacement.
Oh, probably, probably.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Reece James, they go on with himself though. I think Liverpool will probably underestimate the game in a way. America come more prepared for the game. I think Liverpool just put out a 11 as arm. Could go back to what we did the last season. So that what they did the last season, I just see them drop Verts and put back Sabas, number 10 and think them I say, we could go back to what we did play last season. I think Chelsea was
But
well prepared for that. You see me
we
say?
really work out with Chelsea as well when
Mm-hmm.
Lavia come on. Lavia Caicedo and Enzo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Them
that was
really,
the midfield where you say we always I say
yeah,
always every time we are reason I was the midfield where always I say I want to see. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But I love
Mm-hmm.
right now would I love to see Reece Cole Palmer as the false nine. Enzo
Mm-hmm.
play number 10. Any two
Mm-hmm.
panny wing. That is
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I mean, there's one thing though. I mean, it's gonna sound weird, coming from me, but I think attacking wise, attack last season was a bit more fluid with Jackson.
Yeah. Jack, really and true. Me can't, you know, say me a
I mean, I
Jackson
know,
fan.
and probably because of the PS, I'm having like a PS up front him of the running there, and I think I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, a lot of
Jackson
people
ball
probably
hard,
talk about him goal scoring ability and him finishing, but I think
but in
when
link up
attacking
play
was a
really
little
different.
bit more fluid. Yeah, when the attack was a little bit more fluid. And when I attack just because of the Liverpool game, beat Liverpool, it was good tactically from the coach and the rest of him take from Mark, the two midfielders was really good. But overall, I think with Jackson on the team when attack, they look a little bit more fluid. You get me? I said, and
Yeah.
the amount of chances with Jackson dash way, me not see them chances there I get right now. You see me?
Come
Learn just
on.
say Jackson are good.
We know
Jackson are
so
good, brother.
you're not a Jackson fan, so that's how it go. But
So what do you guys
next
think
up,
about Verts? When you guys think
well,
about Verts, Schenko also, what do you think about Verts? What do you think
Verts
about
a
Verts?
Verts a boy in a big boy league.
If you're a boy in a big man league.
Yeah, not ready for this.
Verts.
Really and truly.
I mean, remember me and JD that talk, but I know I never Verts. I lie, I never Verts. It was Kirkes. But probably I'm gonna put Verts in another category too and say next season. Next season before we see
Yeah.
Verts.
All
Yeah,
right.
this are probably training, tryouts. This are practice. You might get it right. Might trial and error for him now next season. Because sometimes we have to also look on that thing, bro. Like new signings, a man sign a 5 year contract. We can't just use a 1 year for judge him. Although sometimes you can see some players in a 1 year say, oh no, him not cut it. But then you have some players where you have to also look and say, yo, give some time. And I one thing with Liverpool and them players, them are gonna hug them up and say, come, we're not over ball, we're going the time. One thing, Liverpool are gonna do that. You see me? But for the big signing that we're gonna be honest though, we're not gonna be in a hypocrite if a man you that play for what kind of
Or
backlash him gonna
Chelsea.
get.
You
What kind
can't
of
say
backlash?
anyone
130
Chelsea
million
fan
for
out.
this player, always a waste of money. Better we go buy this, better we go buy that, and bag of something that year. So of course, if you look on it and I say, yo, no goal now see so far, so no goal now see so far
I'm
as
going
a
up.
creative midfielder, you get me for so much money come on. You see me? We have to be real as well. We have to look on it. You see me? So, but we have to strike the balance for real to say, yo, all right, him young to the league and give him time. But if a man will criticize him, I'm not gonna tell him say no, shut up. You're mad. I'm crazy. Criticize every Liverpool player. Make me happy. You get me?
All right. So next game there.
Newcastle versus Forest.
uh, this well, Bruno
Let me say
Guimaraes.
everybody we are watching now. Tell me if you feel like say Ange soon get fired. More you want have to say in the comment section about Ange if he soon get fired from Forest. But yeah, go on to the analysis of the game.
Uh, deserving, deserving from
Deserve win. Yeah,
Newcastle. Deserve.
yeah,
It was
yeah, yeah,
just dominant performance.
yeah, yeah.
Bruno scored outstanding goal. It was
Mhm,
a
mhm.
game week stunning
Some
goal
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah. This week we see some good goals this week. See some goals with the Axa. Yeah.
the
Yeah, no, I don't
uh,
think him have nasty set, Chenko. I don't think him have nasty set. I'm not sure. We can go check now. I don't think him have no goal
I
on
don't think
nasty
so.
set. Yeah, I
But
don't think so
first is
either.
a problem.
But yeah,
First is a
Forest is a
problem.
problem. And would it predict this from we see who will got Forest and we said a drastic change in a formation. Not even just formation, but in a system overall.
A
You get me that
system.
drastic change, for this change from Nuno to Ange gonna be a very big change.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we can be
Ship
optimistic
our
and say
team.
might need time or whatever, but do we have that time or whatever? We don't know. But well, right now, make we hear from the thing if
Yeah.
Postecoglou gonna see it out until the end of the year. Make we see in the comment section if you think him gonna do it by Christmas. Cause right now I say it look to me. You get me like if you fire
Christmas.
Nuno for what him do. You see me like what you think? You see me? Yeah man, we talk about Spurs man. You come on late man.
That's
Spurs was the
them
second
all.
team when we talk about man. Spurs against Leeds man. We talk about it now though. It just come on late man. Um Villa versus Burnley now. Villa finds work some farm.
Yeah. No, actually, Villa
Mm-hmm.
senior players them really a step up so far. So
Mm-hmm.
them really find some farm. Them really look good. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
best of
I
Villa
mean,
this.
and that's what big coach again. But I don't really want to like bring up Manu. But again, Villa they hit a tough patch, right? And then I hit a
Mm.
patch where right, so why going with Villa now? We're going for Villa this season, or whatever the case may be. And whatever adjustment Emery had to make, the make, I mean, I don't know if I'm have to fling something off for somebody in a training, as me I drew up of a boy in the office or whatever it have to take, you know. But him do it, and I think now I was a back-to-back win this for them now in the Premier League, you see
So
me?
as
So,
opposed to the Fulham game, the Fulham
mhm.
game really kickstart something for them.
Kickstart something for them and see them go to another win there. Of course, you are a
Yeah,
big team. And we can't, I mean, and every weekend go play big team. So if I go sit down
yeah,
and wait for a team to play only big team to judge them, then it makes sense. You get me? I say like, me not always subscribe to that conversation. If the only time I subscribe to that conversation like Arsenal, no, Arsenal are challenge, Arsenal and Liverpool are challenging Premier League, me judge them off a big team. But can just get up and I say, oh, Forest only beat Fulham and Burnley. So, no Forest, sorry. Villa only beat Fulham and Burnley back to back. So, we are talking about. After not like a Liverpool. I know even the week them going to play Liverpool after. So, you have to judge them
no,
off who them a play right now. You get me? I say, so far, I mean, of course, we did back Emery to turn it around and them turn it around. Next game, Wolves versus Brighton. Think I probably biggest surprise out of this.
yeah. Me said to you say maybe Wolves are a struggle, but if they get a goal first, maybe they can
Mm-hmm.
defend it.
Yeah.
But Wolves should have win the game at three, score 3 goal or 4 goal in another game. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
over
Mm-hmm.
them, then get some good chance. In Brighton just lucky to get a draw.
Mm.
That's
Yeah, Lawrence, I
in
mean,
a
I agree with them. I think the owner got fire Forest, coach. I'm a no nonsense owner for real. But yeah, I mean, Brighton lucky to get a draw. But this has been the tail of Brighton though this season. What do you think of going with them? Like them constantly I come from behind for like a draw games or equalize and thing like that. What do you think of going
yeah,
with Brighton?
them play pretty football, but
Mm-hmm.
can't get first goal. Yeah, you have to break your ice with the first goal. First goal
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
always open up a game overall. And
And then
Brighton, this
also, what you talk about this from before season starts, the defensive team, them, the defensive formation, the compact, sitting compact, what he said from Club World Cup, from sitting
yeah,
down watch Club World Cup, what he said, say, yo, the teams that going to sit compact and defend well, are going to give some of them attacking teams are some real challenge. What he said, say, yo, we're going to give them some real challenge.
yeah. But Wolves should have win that one. Yeah, 3-1, 4-1.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
them finish let them down in another game. Yeah.
All right. All right. So, big prediction for this week was Everton versus Palace. When you say it, you say this is going to be Palace first half.
Yeah. Actually, Palace come out, play a good first half. You can see the
Yeah.
energy, the thing
Mm-hmm.
in our
Mm-hmm.
performance. But
Mm-hmm.
it just feel like Europe, I get to them.
Yeah,
Because the
me
second
gonna
half,
ask you that, if you think Europe, your Palace playing European football, if that kind of probably get to them.
yeah, you can see it in our second half, the performance.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you can, so Palace are going to have it rough this season.
Mm-hmm.
To balance it in
Balance
European football.
European football and we don't play Conference League, right? Play
Yeah,
Conference League
conference.
and in our Premier League. So there are no more unbeaten teams in our Premier League now. Palace was the
Yeah,
last time they predict it and say of Everton this is gonna be them first beat night season. And Everton did deliver second half then come out like, a raging storm, turned down a piece of pressure upon Palace and they got them win
yeah,
deservingly so. Now on to Jelano team. Jelano want chip in. Brentford versus City. We said this is not gonna be a big scoring game because we wanted a big
big
scoring game.
score.
I would say City they're gonna win 4-1 or 4-2.
Bag up team.
Right?
No,
Like
sir.
I think these are the lowest scoring game. The lowest scoring game.
1-0.
We definitely get that one the wrong guy. Lowest scoring game. You see me? Yeah,
Yeah,
Palace played well
actually,
enough for win. Yeah, Palace could have won the game for the first half, really,
yeah,
Lawrence.
Palace could have
But
win
I saw
on the
it go
first
though,
half.
yeah. But football a game of 2 hours, and Palace win probably Palace win the first half. Everton win the second half, and Everton score more goals and the goals win matches. Yeah. So as you said, City versus Brentford. Right, we have this as a high scoring game. I would say this is a high scoring game, and one love,
One love. One love.
one love. Jelano, we're going with the team in the boat. We're going. What
Actually,
happened?
actually,
I mean,
Brentford
it's a
play
win.
good.
A win is a win.
A
It's a
win
win is a
is
win.
a
Of
win.
course. Yeah, yeah.
Brentford play good.
No,
Brentford
them
play good.
again. We talked about this before the Premier League even started. We said it that the teams are going to sit compact and close on the space. I will give the attacking team them a lot of problem. You see
We
me, I
don't
say?
know what say. We don't know say Spurs always beat
Yeah,
City.
big scoring
Them
game
know
where
them
chef. Yeah, no, at in our prediction, no chef, like before the preview, we are say this are gonna be a
yeah.
big scoring game. City versus Brentford are gonna be a big scoring game.
Yeah.
Big scoring game where, as you say, big scoring game where. No, so mm-hmm,
But City get some good chance.
mm-hmm,
City a
mm-hmm.
create chance, but them not take them.
Yeah, yeah,
And at
yeah.
that
But I mean, yeah. City, I got always create chances though.
create
They
chance,
can,
but
I got always create chances. Yeah, I got always create chances. You get me? And
yeah,
the big news from the match, Rodri out again.
yeah. To me, City handle Rodri injury wrong. Them bring him in back in a starting 11 too quick. Them should have gradually give him like some 30 minutes, 20 minutes and so forth in a game. Bring him in like
Mm-hmm,
in a game. Then just put him in a team for play 90 minutes, 80
mm-hmm,
minutes.
mm-hmm.
Them cause
Yeah, because I think I pressure of winning that cause that still them probably couldn't have the
yeah,
time for Brady mean back right way, you know.
but some of the time you have to say on a long term, you say, all right, if me bring him in now in play a 6 game injury, 3 months or you wait, take time, bring him in.
Can we say he's injury prone or can we say he's not getting the time to get well
To heal.
properly?
Yeah, me think of that.
Mm-hmm.
Think of that. I injury prone. I just not get enough time for injury. If he
Yes,
for
Yeshenko,
recover.
me agree with that. Yeshenko, me agree with that. A win is a win, but City, you can't see them comfortably right now, especially with the Roger out again. You see me? I will
Yeah.
see how Roger being out for a long period of time affected them last season. You get me? I say, Jolana said Roger not out. I mean, my City fan still, so I don't know. I mean,
But
you get me? Based on what we're seeing that game, what I was what we're seeing that game, we come off,
but
I feel injured.
me think Pep say Roger play with pain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, City Pep says Roger play with pain. He might feel pain when he plays. So that is not a good
Yeah,
sign.
but I think that's a good sign. And I'm gonna say I think it's out of the desperation of needing to win because City need to in a conversation. I think Pep want to in that conversation there. And you know how the midfielder is important to Pep. The midfielder that we can control games, dictate games, the Busquets, Javi Alonso or Kimmich or Rodri, we know how important that type of
Long
midfielder that is into to a Pep system. You get me? I say so. I mean, what you think gonna happen to them? You think they're gonna continue kick on? You think they're gonna, probably now in a top four fight like what
they
Roger
might
got
not
out for so long?
City now go win the Premier League, but they might in a top
Mm-hmm,
four. But them now go far in a Champion League overall because the City side just up to the standard. A Pep.
mm-hmm,
We know Pep side always be.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Especially
Like
the defense line just not ready. For
as
me.
good as
Yeah, as
I think
good
him
as
know. But I mean, is it that defense line not as good, or is just that City can't keep a ball like how they used to?
not
Because
even say
because
keep the
remember the
ball
City the
because
defense line wasn't when they watch a match, in a Pep like what the high flying City team there was the defense line tested consistently. You get me? Like
but
how much teams actually test the defense line consistently, apart from
all right.
Liverpool. You get me?
Before
What I
we
mean?
even get
Like apart.
before we even get to the defense line, the
Mm-hmm,
pressing overall. City pressing
mm-hmm,
now up to standard. You can see it. You can see intensity at City pressing. Is not I
mm-hmm.
not like how we usually see over years. As them lose the ball, you can see like 15 seconds. So forth before they win back the ball.
Yeah.
We not see that from
Lorenzo say this year I got close. I think I must say everybody shaky. I don't think everybody shaky. I think more teams improve.
yeah,
I'm
more
gonna be
team.
honest. Like if you not come out and play, you're going to get 3 points.
You're gonna
You get
get
me? I say
beaten.
like City 3 points could I get take today. You get me? I say like say Chelsea take Liverpool 3 points. Like it could have happened. You get me? I say coulda, woulda, shoulda. It could have happened. Fine, but you know this is a Premier League season where I don't know if the quality of player they like Chantery them not probably in a Premier League no more. You get what I mean? Like a Hazard type of player in a Premier League no more. Like some CR Cristiano Ronaldo type of player, Wayne Rooney type of player, or it is that the smaller teams have improved and also have players that also could play for some of these big teams, and which means the quality has increased. And it can be both. Because two things can be right at the same time. It can be that the quality of big team them drop, and it can also mean that the quality of smaller teams them improve. So it is more competitive. You get me? So like again, we even get a high scoring game. You get me? You know, right now we that's the City probably even all over Brentford. As I say, would I expect City to drop all a 5-1 or a 5-3 on the Brentford? You get me? I say like 4-2 or something like so. Would even I say up high scoring games. You can see most teams are coming out now not to lose. You get me? I see
Yeah.
most of that teams are set up like I'm not gonna come here and get an embarrassment. You get me? I say like we see even your team Mariska when you go down to 10 man in a manual game and they decide say yo watch man, we're not taking embarrassment. You see me? Close it, Bring a take off all of me attack them and put out some only for tacklers and kind of get more compact and try to see out the game. I mean, you get that now where teams. Remember like all when Norwich just come in the Premier League and feel like them could have play a ball against the big team, they wanna
Yeah,
be a high
yeah.
scoring game, yeah.
Always
No,
high
you're not get
scoring.
yeah.
Get some 4
Yeah, high
5.
scoring game, yeah. You not get that. Nah, you not see them games no
Yeah,
more like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You get me? I don't know if
Right
as the
now,
Premier League continues, you might start see that happen. When Europe get more serious and some teams probably run out of steam. But
no
right
man,
now,
it
yeah,
all
yeah,
go
I see
happen fast.
more. Yeah,
It
you have to
all
see more coaches, more information idea for the coaches. Coaches have time to prepare for play against a Man City. Coaches have time to prepare against a Chelsea, or Arsenal, or whatever. Them have them plan in place. Them can sit down and watch 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. See what you do. Them have more them have more information available to them where them can prepare for games. See what you plan to do with the player and when the player they go this. So because only for systematic things now. So we can see a system and see how your system stay. And we can say, all right, then when you do that, then me I go do this. You get me? So you see more coaches now are come more compact, harder for breakdown and things. So when you set up a high scoring game, so I mean, I think it's gonna be very
always.
close, not because the team them shaky, but because I think it just get more competitive. You get me? The
Yeah,
talent pool,
yeah,
not that.
but if we start our season, it's so hard to get points, to get our points.
Mm-hmm.
Second half of the season, I gotta be
It's
more
take a
rougher.
probably even harder. True,
Yeah,
true.
so
And as I
hard.
said, Shay, it's the best league in our Europe for a reason. Or the best league
So
in our world for a reason. You get me?
la,
Because of the
la,
competitive nature there. Yeah, for real. You get me?
last
Not, it's
season,
not, it's not a walk in the park.
last season we not get um a fight up top. We not get a
Mm-hmm.
relegation. But last
Yeah.
season was just boring, boring. Nothing. Nobody now fight for nothing last season. Everything just
I
decide
think I
early.
think no, would you have a top four fight, man, with Aston
Yeah,
Villa, Nottingham
yeah.
Forest, Newcastle.
But
Would you have like a top four fight, top five fight
not
right there? So.
not what we expect still because we not have a
Mm-hmm.
relegation.
Mm-hmm. This season we'll get that for sure. I
We'll
think
get
we look
that.
like we're gonna get
We'll
more
get
some
that.
more competitions in the year. Real. For real, 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 real. I mean, with the
Yeah.
ask to see the top five defender, them I think only Lorenz alone they put that in top five
Yeah.
defender in the Premier League era.
I'm gonna look what him say.
With the ask to see that
Like him say,
with the
Terry V did.
um
Like him, he say
yeah, so
something
we
like
say
that.
we have a discussion on top five defenders. So we go through all of the Premier League games. Them. So we say your top five defender in a Premier League era. You get me? I say because Lorenzo did, we did have a discussion in a group. Lorenzo I tell us Van Dijk are best. As a Chelsea fan, I tell us Van Dijk are best defender overall from Premier League inception until now. You know what I say? So we did the ask enough to tell on the top five defender them in our Premier League from Premier League start. You understand? But I think him alone Messi put it in and then they put it in. I guess some of the man them they come in after so no probably won a year. You get me? I say, but yeah. Eh?
You want of your continue.
Okay, all right, yeah, for run.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
So
right.
yo, you do three man them, you know.
Yeah man.
So I
Cool.
feel
So yeah,
next
yeah,
time.
I forgot them have work, so definitely. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not talking currently in the Premier League right now, Jalano. We're talking about overall from the Premier League start. Yes, it's Saliba and Stones. But then again, I mean, as a City fan. and age wise, I guess why you probably would have said that for sure. But overall, from a Premier League inception until now, you get me? I say, Lorenzo said, Oliver said delete. You see me? Overall, yeah, overall. But I mean, I'm gonna talk about for them era, of course, So like Delano says, Stones and Saliba, them, Virgil. That's a female era, this, so my watch, that current era out of the Premier League. Somebody from before would I tell you definitely say probably like Saul Campbell, them and them Monday. You get me? I say, Chelsea fans for sure gonna tell you like Ricardo Carvalho and John Terry. You get me? For like for me, me definitely like tell us say your Vidic and Ferdinand and so forth. So we have, a whole heap of different a whole lot of different um eras in our Premier League. So for me personally, I feel like it have to be era. When I think it can be overall in the Premier League, I think for like that era, you have them money at the top defender, and then that era we have them money at top defender because what we use to really compare them though, yeah, I think for me personally, that'll probably come down to trophies, and if it comes down to trophies, then why I'm not sure when Van Dijk up on the list of trophies, don't put John Terry, Vidic, and Ferdinand in our conversation there. Okay? When you come out to Premier League trophies, right? So Van Dijk probably would have far below that because I think I two Premier League trophies. Him have a Champions League too, yes, but and I like say Terry now have a Champions League and him have a couple Premier League well more. Is him did company also company have a Champions League and couple Premier League trophy well. You get me? So I think we just probably just need to look upon it as era, you know. That money in that era, them money at the top man. And then them money in the era, them money at the top man. Well, there are some people overall that probably we can all enough to understand from back then and no one can make the comparison. But how do we really make that comparison there? Yeah, me wanna put John Stones tonight for real. I wanna put Stones. I fit John Stones can, but I don't think I'm gonna put him in there. You see me? I wanna be delusional. You see me? I say we don't be delusional, but I'm gonna chew John Stones in that conversation. But as a City fan, still, me know you're gonna try to pick somebody. But I think you'd have a strong argument for company still. You could probably have a yeah, John Stones, exactly. I said John Stones, LOL. Yeah, you get me? Like, probably, I think you'd have probably have, if you try to put a City man in, I think you'd have a stronger argument for company as a captain, as a leader. Lead the team to so much, Premier League titles and you get me, and also Champions League title. No, company was there with Champions League. No, no, company never there with Champions League. No, no. Let me leave. No. Company never did that. But he win couple time he win couple Premier League well. But if we talk about this era, yeah, we talk about this era, Chalana. Yeah, that's a this era, right? Now another era, yeah. John Stones would have be one of the best defender them in England, in the English Premier League. And I say Stones in the class, but right now, um Gay, right now, so Gay, Saliba, Gabriel, Van Dijk. And of course, would have probably put Connaught in it. Um, you would have said Stones better. Which one of them man there would have said Stones better than right now? Which one of them man there would probably say Stones better than right now? And that era here right now where them names don't call. You see me? Lorenzo Lorenzo says Stones even better than Body Achille. All right, Lorenzo, that's a stretch. That's a stretch, Lorenzo. Like Stones better than yeah. You mean Connaught, man, kissing key, Connaught. Yeah, he's not a great defender, but Konate a doing thing like one thing Konate that my doing thing he's at a certain quality, bro. Come on, Konate is at a certain quality. You get me? I say yes, he's better than Van Dijk. I probably say is Konate better than Saliba. Probably France have a different conversation about that. If we go over France, we probably have a different conversation about that. I think Konate probably a start more. That's probably not now say, but we know say Konate they get more game in a French team than a Saliba. But I mean, bro, Konate do him thing on him day, bro. You see me? Konate do him thing on him day, man. We're not gonna make it look so, man. We're not gonna make it look so. We're not say, man, Dyke. You get me? But yeah, I mean, then if Jelano make a strong argument for John Stones, we can't play 5 games straight. Like why we can't talk about Konate? You see me? Like I'm saying, man say yo, man say let's be honest. Like man say it makes me really honest. Stones is not nowhere near world class. Like all right, so I'm gonna talk about Stones then. All right, so John Stones, seeing John Stones a play ball, fully fit John Stones a play ball, bad defender, good defender. I see Pep even use him for corner midfield in that Champions League season, the treble season, and Stones did going in midfield and look really good. He's like a top midfielder as a centre back. You get me? I say, and the world of football when they see that, when we see John Stones in a midfield, are like, wow. You get me? I say that they look real good, and as a defender, get back in a defensive spot to even defend that. They look real good. You get me? I say, but I mean, like overall as a top defender.